Hey guys, lesson number 11. Today we are talking about popular diet trends that I believe are really important for you to know in order to change the way you eat, to look better, feel better, and perform better on all levels. Probably one of the, I believe, the healthiest and most important trends is we finally start to understand that eating or not eating is just as important as eating certain foods. So I'm talking about intermittent fasting and restraining yourself from eating food for a certain amount of hours a day. And usually the more hours you do not have food, providing that you eat enough nutrition in the hours that you eat your food, the shorter that eating window and longer not eating window, the more benefits for your health, for your digestion, for your longevity, for your recovery, for your gut health we seem to have. The second important and cool trend, I believe it's cool, low carb, high fat diets and coming back of fats and healthy fats, whole food fats, fats that are good for us, essential fats in all their forms, but it's best of course to eat them from whole foods. And scientists, nutritionists, dietitians still kind of argue about the best kind of fats, monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, saturated, what are good fats, what are not as good fats, and for who they're good and not as good. But fat is here to stay. Low-fat diets definitely are not on the rise because we finally starting to understand that fatty acids are really an essential part of healthy diet if you want to maintain health for many years, perform your best mentally and physically. So low carb, high fat, ketogenic diets of all sorts are the thing. The next trend that you can see in paleo diet, in Whole30 diet, in plant paradox diet, and there are plenty of other diets, basically removing certain foods, certain food groups like nightshades, like tomatoes or peppers, like dairy products, like grains, legumes, food groups that tend to aggravate something in our gut, either produce autoimmune reactions or cause some allergic reactions, or just not being processed properly, like lactase or milk sugar, for example, for some people. And so those diets are usually for people who have some problems with autoimmune reactions, again, some allergic reactions, and their digestion and energy is always kind of off. So more and more diets are getting popular because of that. And again, paleo diets, plant paradox, you might have heard about that, Whole30, and probably there is a whole range of those diets. There is trend to diet that prolong your life, or diets like longevity diet, Mediterranean and similar diets, Mayan diet, or genius foods diets. Basically diets, the main purpose and goal of which to improve our cellular metabolism, repair and recovery, and prolong as long as possible, to the best of our knowledge, our life. And usually those diets are built around healthy fats, usually monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, from olives, avocados, olive oil, fatty fish, nuts and seeds, also a lot of vegetables, also starch from legumes or tubers like sweet potatoes, not so much protein, more not so much dairy for sure, maybe some yogurt, Greek yogurt without any sugar, no processed foods, or avoid as much as possible. As I said, a lot of vegetables, a lot of also fruits, and if it's protein, then protein coming from eggs and fish, lighter form of protein versus compared to red meat, for example. So longevity, Mediterranean, and similar diets. The common trends among all of these diets is eating as much as possible unprocessed whole foods, locally grown foods, organic foods without pesticides, additives, anything artificial, or hormones and antibiotics in animal foods, a lot of vegetables, a lot of plant foods, plant-based diet, meaning not only plants but a huge amount, but a lot of it is plants. Personalization of diet, so we start to understand that not all diet works for everyone and every diet should be personalized for each individual. And then also, of course, healthy fats, Healthy fats are here to stay. Yes, some saturated fats might not work for you, or some kinds of fats just might not work for you, but we all now understand that low-fat diets do not work for health or performance or even for weight maintenance, and we need healthy fats in our diets just as we need proteins and carbohydrates. That's it, guys. Lesson number 11. And tomorrow we are starting lesson number 12, last 10 lessons, where we're going to talk about labels and shopping and life skills to support your healthy eating and healthy fitness, healthy lifestyle habits. It's going to be super interesting. So 10 more days. Stay tuned. Make 2019 the healthiest